Hi, I'm Russ Schmidt of the Valley Jazz Cooperative, and today we're going to talk about harmonic anticipation. The purpose of this video is to assist pianists and also jazz ensemble directors in working with their rhythm sections. Harmonic anticipation is a technique that can be of value not just to pianists, but also guitarists and vibraphonists if they're comping in the big band. Harmonic anticipation is a technique where we pull the next harmony forward by an eighth note, get to it a little bit early, and it's a way that propels the music forward. It's stylistically accurate, particularly in swing settings, and it's commonly a technique that younger jazz pianists and guitarists don't know about, but if they were to use it, would make the music sound a lot better. Let's turn to a common B-flat blues progression as a way of demonstrating where harmonic anticipation might be called for. Here we see a typical 12-bar blues progression. Please take note of the 11th and 12th bars, which feature 2 chords per bar. That'll be important later on. This is the way it would appear in a big band chart, in a piano part or a guitar part. But this is the way it should appear in the mind's eye of your pianist or your guitarist, with harmonic anticipation. We should endeavor to get to the next harmony an eighth note early in certain jazz styles, particularly swing. I'm going to play 2 choruses of a B-flat blues for you. On the first one, I will not anticipate harmonies. This should sound wrong to you. And on the second chorus, I'll amend that, I'll fix it, and I'll get to each harmony an eighth note early. So the harmony in bar 2 will actually happen on the end of 4 in the first bar, and so forth. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Did you like the second chorus more than the first chorus? I hope so. If you didn't, I'd encourage you to listen to more jazz. Maybe a place to turn would be mid-50s Miles Davis recordings where Red Garland is the pianist. What I just did on the piano included having the comping chords happen on the end of 2 and the end of 4, but I have to get to each harmony an eighth note early. So remember those moments in the 11th and 12th bar of the blues where there's 2 chords per bar? I actually have to get to each one of those harmonies before they're really supposed to happen. So the harmony that starts in bar 11 on the downbeat, I have to play on the end of 4 in the 10th bar. And the harmony that starts on beat 3 of the 11th bar, I got to play on the end of 2 in that 11th bar. That's harmonic anticipation. It really propels the music forward and is very good in swing styles. An interesting facet of harmonic anticipation is that it's style dependent. It sounds really great on swing, but it isn't always necessary in some other forms of jazz. I talked about it wanting to pull the music forward, propel the music forward. Well, you may not want that on a ballad. You may want a ballad to feel more relaxed, so harmonic anticipation may not be called for there. Also, in some forms of Latin jazz, harmonic anticipation can work, or the music can sound just as good without it. Let's look at a couple of examples to demonstrate this. This passage, to be performed with straight eighth notes, does not use harmonic anticipation. Let's see what that sounds like. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, ah. Conversely, this example does use harmonic anticipation in the 2nd and 4th bars. The difference is very subtle, but both of them sound right stylistically in this particular type of jazz. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, ah. As a performance practice, harmonic anticipation is often underutilized by pianists, guitarists, and vibraphonists. But its use is highly subjective. On the last two examples I played for you, one example used harmonic anticipation, the other did not, and they both sounded equally good. How then to decide when we're going to use harmonic anticipation? Musical elements, like tempo and style, can help us determine whether or not to use harmonic anticipation. Also, harmonic anticipation energizes the music, so you may have to decide if using it is appropriate for a particular piece. But one other important way to help us decide whether or not to use it would be to listen to historically significant recordings. I feel that listening will help young pianists and guitarists and vibraphonists and the jazz ensemble directors who work with them learn whether or not to use harmonic anticipation on a particular piece. I hope this video has been helpful to you in your continued explorations of jazz. My name's Russ Schmidt of the Valley Jazz Cooperative, and I thank you for watching.